Namaste and Grand Rising. Happy full moon. It is a full moon in Scorpio. I'm extremely sleepy right now because I've been up since 4 a.m. For the last 5 hours. I just had like this jolt of energy. I got a lot of stuff accomplished. So I did want to go ahead and make a YouTube video. I know I have not made a video lately and I do apologize. Um, Reading my favorite book as always, and I just wanted to share today's message with you guys. So today is May 7th, and the message is regarding letting go of fear. Fear is at the core of codependency. It can motivate us to control situations or neglect ourselves. Many of us have been afraid for so long that we don't label our feelings fear. We're used to feeling upset or anxious. It feels normal. Peace and serenity may be uncomfortable. At one time, fear may have been appropriate and useful. We may have relied on fear to protect ourselves, much the way soldiers in war rely on fear to help them survive. But now, in recovery, we are living life differently. It's time to thank our old fears for helping us survive, then wave goodbye to them. Welcome peace, trust, acceptance, and safety. We don't need that much fear anymore. We can listen to our healthy fears and let go of the rest. We can create a feeling of safety for ourselves now. We are safe now. We've made a commitment to take care of ourselves. We can trust and love ourselves. All right, so that was the message. And then the affirmation for today. Universe, help me let go of my need to be afraid. Replace it with a need to be at peace. Help me listen to my healthy fears and relinquish the rest. Ashe. I really resonated with this passage. Yesterday, I was in a car and I just remember telling myself, or just having a conversation with myself. I hope that don't make me sound crazy. I remember having a conversation with myself yesterday and I was just kept talking about how love and fear is the same emotion. Like two halves of the same whole, like light and dark. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I remember having this conversation with myself and just being aware, I guess, because like I know this, but like it was a different point of awareness, but just being aware of the fact that like love and fear is the same emotion, or as some people say, like love and hate. And it's really hard to find a balance between the two, I guess, or just like a happy place. I am a Libra. I am the scales, and I'm just always teeter-tottering on one end of the spectrum. And like my life's purpose is like to find balance. So this passage just resonated with me. And the first time I read it over, I had missed the part where it says, it's time to thank our old fears for helping us survive and then wave goodbye to them. I feel like it was, for some reason, it was meant. I had read it already and I was like sleepy, but it was meant for me to get on here and make this video. And it was meant for this part to stick out to me and for me to read it again. Because I was trying to figure out how I could do some letting go this full moon. I always seem to do it in a specific way, and I feel like what I let go in that way has already been accomplished. So I was just struggling with figuring out what I was going to do this full moon, because I have received guidance that I do need to let some things go this full moon. So I'm going to let some fears go. I'm going to write some old fears down that I used to have. I'm going to thank them for being a stepping stone for my growth, and helping me survive. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burn them because I like fire. I'm a little firebug. But yeah, this passage really resonated with me. Yesterday as well, I was feeling unsafe. Yesterday's passage was about feeling good, and I wasn't feeling good. But once I read this passage, which is why I love and promote this book so much, after I read this passage about feeling good, and telling me that like, sometimes in this message about fear resonates with this. Sometimes you don't want to feel good. Not that you don't want to feel good, but sometimes it's just so hard to like stop feeling bad, or like, like I don't know how you guys feel, but like for me, sometimes like feeling bad or feeling melancholy or feeling depressed is like comforting to sulk in that. And just because it's normal, you know how I say, you know, like these feelings are normal, and things like peace and serenity may be uncomfortable. Sometimes, sometimes peace and serenity is uncomfortable. I would say more often than not peace and serenity being uncomfortable, but my fear and anxiety being so comfortable that I don't even want to take myself out of it. So yesterday I was feeling down. I was feeling depressed. I was crying. I read this this passage about feeling good and about recovery and about doing the things that make you feel good. So I went and I did some things that made me feel good. I went to Sweetwater Creek and I did some yoga on a rock in front of the water, and the sun was there. Of course, the earth was there. The water was there. The wind was there. The sky was there. My counsel was there. And I just felt so safe and so secure in that place that I honestly didn't even want to leave. So like this passage just resonated with me, with how I have been feeling. That's probably something I need to let go of as well while I'm just sitting here rambling. Thank God I recorded this so I can come back and watch it. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is the last supermoon of the year. It is in the sign of Scorpio. It is very intense energy. This full moon is all about letting go, but not only letting go, being able to effectively express your emotions. So I plan on doing some work on my throat chakra. I'm talking right now, which I'm doing work, but this morning at like 5 a.m. I was driving down the street, looking at the moon, listening to some music, singing to her. So definitely doing some work on my throat chakra, working on letting go, and just inviting in this new energy that I feel and that is present and that is intense. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed and lovely full moon, and hopefully I'll be back to talk to you guys shortly. Namaste.